everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and it's Monday. You know what that means. It means make it Monday time. Absolutely. And boy, oh boy, what do I have for you? I have a twofer. It was supposed to be one bundle at 80 some odd dollars for $19.99 and another bundle at 80 some odd dollars at $19.99, but they came packaged together. So we're going to give you a $10 discount and we're going to do two bundles worth over $163 for $29.99. And that's what makes a Make It Monday a Make It Monday. This is an exclusive event here at Scrapbooking Made Simple where we do our best to keep crafting affordable. Generally, every week it's one bundle from between $80 and $100 down to just $19.99 from some of your most favorite manufacturers. This week, Couture Creations sent everything as twofers. So that's what we did. They're packaged as two and we don't have the staff to unpackage them. So we're gonna do two $19.99 bundles, not $39.99, but we're gonna do them for $29.99. So it's all packaged together. I'm gonna walk you through the bundles. I'll show you exactly what you're gonna get. It comes as one package, but there's two different bundles in there. Wahoo Couture for you. So I'm gonna walk you through everything that's in them. Then I'm gonna do a quick make, something easy and simple that is achievable by all of you. And I'm going to use product out of these bundles. So I hope you are joining me during our premiere, which is 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, because we are live chatting right there, over there. Do you see the live chat? Say hello, hello, and we will say hello, hello back. I also want to acknowledge that today is Memorial Day. And yes, there's lots of sales going on and barbecues happening and visiting with family, but really the most important thing that I feel is that we honor and remember those who gave their lives for us in their service of our country. It's important. I don't know how else to say it. It's important not to just I want to recognize the service members who are currently serving and their families, because truly it is the family that keeps those home fires burning and keeps everything going while this service member and their family is off taking care of us and serving for us. But then you have those families who lost a service member while they were taking care of the United States of America and doing their job in the military. And they don't just miss them today, they miss them every day. So while today is Memorial Day and it is a day to reflect and honor and remember, I want all of them to know that I understand you don't just miss them on one day a year. You miss them every day. And we thank you. I thank you for your sacrifice because you are the ones who must carry on without them. So with that being said, I'm going to lighten things up a little bit and we're going to talk about Couture Creations. I'm going to put on my glasses, hello, so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to walk you through the bundle. It is one bundle. It is valued at $163 down to $29.99. Again, very limited. We have less than 75 available online. If you are an in-store peep, please call the store and reserve yours. Just call the store. We do have them available in store. But if you think that perhaps you're just going to drive on by and find it here, I'm going to let you know it's possible, but we have so few available that if you just call the store and speak to one of the SMS girls, they'll get it taken care of for you. They will literally go over to the display area. They'll pull yours right off the display. You know how it works here. They'll put your name on it and we'll hang it up until you get a chance to come get it. So today it is all about Couture Creations. I have a bunch of beautiful products. I don't know that, well, okay, $163.52 all the way down to $29.99. I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started. I'm going to walk you through the bundles, and then we're going to do a fun make. Are you ready? Okay. Mr. SMS barbecued yesterday. Was it good? It's a good thing he's a good cook, because if it was reliant upon me, well, maybe I'd still be a size 6. Okay, here's the bundles. So, like I said, there's 2 of them in here. Not one, but 2 separate bundles. And we're just gonna keep them as the 2 because that's how it is. It's a mega bundle is what we're calling it. You can't get one without the other. So, but for $29.99, holy smokes artichokes. Okay, here's our first bundle. And I think she's calling it Christmas bells, although I guess it's the flowers that are the Christmas bells. First off, you're gonna get an assortment of alcohol ink markers. So these are the Couture Creations alcohol ink markers. They have a brush tip on one side. They have a bullet tip on the other side. They retail for about $2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here's $24 right here. $24 right there. And all of it together is just $29.99. So I've got alcohol markers. I have got some of their mica powders, very much like a perfect pearl. So you can take your Essentials glue pad and use them. You can add water to them and paint them. So beautiful colors in the gold and in the purple. Very much like a perfect pearl. I have got a stamp and die set. So this has got both stamps and dies in it. So 2 leaves in the dies and 2 leaves in the stamps ready to go. I have got a watering can stamp set with the beautiful florals. And then I guess what they're calling Christmas bells. I didn't know those were called Christmas bells. I have a layering stencil, stamp, and die set. So you have 4 layering stencils. You have You have 4 layering stencils, and that's what you're going to layer. You've got the stamp set, and you've got the coordinating die set. Now, this alone is worth the $29.99. But then you add in your other beautiful floral, you add in your stamp and dies, you add in your mica powders and your your beautiful alcohol ink markers. Wow. But that's just bundle number 1. I have 2 bundles. So let me put this one over here. And let's do this one, bundle number 2. So all part of the $29.99. I have got more alcohol ink markers. So another $24 in alcohol ink markers. So between these 2 sets, you'll end up getting 2 blending, which is fine. But right there, that's $48. Hello? Just in the alcohol ink markers, it's worth it. Then I have got some beautiful bling. I have got a die set that says congrats. I have got a stamp set. I have got a book, your book for your alcohol ink markers, your swatch book, which actually it has empty spaces, so you could almost make this a swatch book for all of your markers. It's got empty spaces in there that you can fill in on your own for your own markers. Well, that's pretty handy. And I've got a stamp set that I'm going to be using today. So this bundle also has crystal accents, so very much like a glossy accents. You can use it as an adhesive or you can use it as an embellishment to add a high gloss to something. And I have got some specialty papers. So I've got some glitter black, I've got some black cardstock, I've got some cardstock smooth black, I've got linen finish, I've got white cardstock, I've got some silvers going on. So really pretty cardstock. So your second bundle has the cardstock. It has the butterfly. It has the bling. It has the stamp set. It has alcohol ink markers. It has a sentiment stamp set. And it has the book so you can keep track of all of your markers in a cute little swatch book, and the crystal accents. And the first bundle has got, I got markers everywhere, has got markers. It's got your layering stencil with stamp and die to coordinate. It's got a cute little stamp and die set of the leaves. It's got a cute little stamp set with the watering can. It has the mica powders. I mean, all of this. This is all, you're going to get it all of it for $29.99. Now that is a holy smokes artichokes value, honestly. So I leave it up to you. You can't get just one bundle or just the other. It is both of them. They are available right now at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We are limited because they came straight from Australia, so we only were able to ship up what they had and what we could afford to ship. I am going to be playing with the alcohol ink markers today, so I'm going to hold those off to the side. And let it grow, be the hero, I'll be the hero in your own story, special thanks, reach for the stars. I might keep that one and put these all off to the side because I'm going to be using, and the glossy accents, I'm going to be using this stamp set today with a bunch of these markers. All right, so I've got a lot of alcohol ink markers here. And alcohol ink markers are a little different. They're not water-based. They truly are alcohol-based. And so they behave a little bit differently. I'm going to start by cutting up some white paper. Guess I could have used their white paper. Well, it's already over there. Okay. I have just got a lot of alcohol ink markers sitting in front of me. I need a little stand to put them in. So I'm just going to cut up a piece of paper, actually maybe two, and I'm going to bring over my Sizzix stencil and stamp tool because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my butterfly image. Now I'm not going to be using it as a stencil platform today, so I don't need my little green alignment tool. I am going to be using it as a stamp positioner. Two sides to the lid that come on and off easy peasy. Easy peasy, love the lid. Then you've got a side that is smooth and a side gridded. The gridded side is what is always facing you. It's the smooth side that you want down to face the stamp, and that's going to pick the stamp up easy. So I'm going to put my paper down. I'm on sticky grid. This comes with your stencil and stamp platform. It is a single sheet that is like a giant, huge Post-it note, and it allows your paper to not move, whether you're going to be stamping on it or stenciling with it. It's amazing. Once this gets is no longer tacky, you just pull it up and get a new sheet. Sizzix sells them in packs of 5. You can see I've inked all the way around mine and it's still tacky. I'm going to grab my stamp from Couture Creations, and it is this lovely butterfly stamp. And I'm going to put it down. Which way do I want it? We'll go this way. Put it down. Put my lid right back on. Press and pull up. It's now positioned. Now, because I'm using alcohol ink markers, I have to be very specific about what color or what kind of ink I use to stamp my stamp with. If I were to use a StazOn ink is alcohol based. These are alcohol based. When you put them together, they're going to blend and make mud. You need to find an ink that is a waterproof ink. So I think Archival may work. This is by Jacquard. This is their black dye-based ink. It is waterproof. It does not move. India ink will work. We sell it with there's a refill and the pad, and really great ink. Amazing ink, as a matter of fact, by Jacquard, who is a fine art manufacturer. So I'm going to ink up my stamp. Now, if I was using another medium, let's say colored pencils, could I still use this ink? Yes. If I was using the Stacy Park brand of ink, could I use this to stamp with? Yes. If I wanted to use watercolor pencils, could I use this to stamp with? Yes, because it just doesn't move once you get it wet, no matter what you get it wet with. So I'm going to give a little bit of a press. And pull up. And if I'm happy with that, I can call it done. If I wanted to make it a little bit darker, I could, because I'm on a stamp positioner right now. I'm using this as my stamp positioner and not my stenciling tool. The nice thing about the stencil and stamp tool is that you get both. It's the most amazing alignment tool for layered stencils. Oh my gosh. And then the added benefit is you've got this wonderful, wonderful stamp positioner that will let you do clear stamps and red rubber, and you don't have to flip the lid or anything. So now I just made it a little bit darker. The lid comes in and out super fast, super easy. So I'm going to lift this one up. And since I cut my paper in two, I'm just going to put this one down. And I didn't clean my stamp, so it might transfer a little bit, but I'm just going to lay it down, pick it up, and go again. So it still probably has a little bit of black ink on it, which is going to be fine, because again, it's going to line up beautifully again. See a little, ooh, that's even pretty just in a soft. Boy, if you wanted to do a no-line stamping, generational stamping will do it. A no-line stamping where you come in here with your alcohol ink markers and the lines are so faint that they blend away. They almost disappear as you're adding your ink. That's certainly one way to get that done. But I want to ink in color. So I'm going to ink it up again. And because I haven't moved my paper, now I do want to let you know that I'm kind of limited on space here. Mr. SMS has me relegated kind of to a small little table here. So I could, if I had the room, I could open this up and ink straight and then close it up and stamp. I don't have to take the lid off to make that happen. Okay, I think that's good. Looks good to me. Zoop. Yep. All right, so I've got two of them done. Now to clean my stamp up, all I need is a baby wipe. Your stamp is going to remain stained, and you're just going to have to be okay with that. It won't transfer ink once you've cleaned it, but it is going to have a little bit of color on it. See, and for me, that's okay. It means that I can see it easier when I turn it over, as opposed to it just being clear. I can see all the detailed lines. So let's put that back there. And now I can bring back over my images. So I have 2 to play with. Oh, I got this one pretty wet on the back. All right, well, I have 2 to play with, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple today. I'm going to bring over my blending mat. Now, this is the actual size of the blending mat right here. I have cut it down, and I've got several pieces of it. I've cut it down. Here's 2 pieces in half. I've done it where I've cut here and then here. I cut it down to size because I don't need a blending mat always this big. They are very inexpensive. They're by Woodware, which is a company that we buy from through Creative Expressions. They're very inexpensive, about $6. We'll put them in the Make It Monday so you have it. And that way, if you do not have one of these, you're going to want to get one. I use it for absolutely everything. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some of my markers. Gosh knows I've got plenty of them. I'm going to take some of my markers and maybe I'm going to play just a little bit. So I've got my blending tool, and yes, it's got blue on it, and I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my alcohol ink marker. And I'm just going to scribble, scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. I'm going to take some hand sanitizer or isopropyl alcohol in my bottle, and we'll put the bottle as part of Make It Monday. And I'm going to spray. And can you see what it's doing? It's taking that ink and it's making it into an alcohol ink like if we had it in a bottle. Hello. And then me being me, I'm just kind of going to blend it. I got a little blue in here, but I'm going to be okay with that. And then take one more spray. And then I'm going to grab my image, and I'm just going to start to pick up some of this color. I'm just going to start to pick it up. Okay, I just started to pick up some of the color. Now let's see, what color do I want next? How about maybe I don't know if this is going to be too soft of a pink, but we'll try. And I don't clean in between. I just let it be because the colors are going to blend anyway. A little bit of a spray. I'm going to go in there and kind of mix it and blend a little bit, and then a little bit of a spray, and let's see how light it is. Oh, pretty. And the spray bottle is your friend. Ooh, hello. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I am on a main street here in Canyon Country, California, and oh my gosh, that just frightened. Okay, ooh, all right. Do we want to do maybe a little bit of green in there, just a little bit? Green, blue, green, blue. Green, blue. Maybe just a little bit of blue. Green. Think long, think wrong. And I'm just picking up the color. No rhyme, no reason, no what for. Just picking up the color. And then I think I'm going to add some Bam Pink. Oh, that's pretty Bam. Just hand sanitizer. Okay, some Bam Pink. So this is where I'm at right now. Kind of looks like a hot mess. I think I might throw some more yellow in there. And it's just about letting it be free. You're not trying to make it perfect, you're just trying to let it be free. And maybe just a little bit more green. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna wipe this down and let's do another one because I have two of them. And I think this one I'm definitely gonna do, I always like to start with my yellow. A little bit of a smear. Oh yeah, see, I like picking up that color. Oh yeah, I like picking up that color. Maybe a little bit more. It's only paper. Okay, that looks good to me. Now, do we want pink? Do we want blue? Well, I wanted to go with blue last time and I went with green. Maybe I'll do a little bit of pink and some blue this time. Let's see. No, I think I'm going to use this blue. Oh, is that a pretty blue? And just spray. And you could take a paintbrush if you don't want to get inky fingers. I'm just trying to get rid of the lines so it's not so streaky. And we're just picking up the, wow, that looks good. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of, maybe a little bit of pink again. And I like that baby pink. Too light. Now I got blue on my baby pink. What am I going to do? You just go until the blue comes off. So if I accidentally get a color on my nibs, it's perfectly fine. You just go till it comes off. Now, are these refillable? No, they're not. That's why they're $2. No refills. So many options. Ooh. Okay, that's coming out good. Now you may be looking at that going, I don't see it, Stacy. I just don't see it. I know, wait. Wait, oh my gosh, this is these are beautiful. But now I have to chop them up. You're like, what? Wait, you just did them and now you're going to chop them up? I am. I think I might just even add just a hair bit more green to this one. Just a little bit more green. Now I'm totally digging on the green. And see, it's just scribble, scribble, scribble. We all can scribble, 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 right? Scribble, scribble, scribble. I like the green. All right, I'm gonna leave those there. I might do one more. And this time I'm gonna start with the paper first, because do you have to stamp first? No. No, you don't have to stamp first. We can make our paper first. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. And now what color to go with? Maybe some I'm going to really dilute this. Ooh, that's a lot of color. Ooh, that's a lot of color. This is my kind of crafting where it's just whatever it is. And then I think I might come in with a little bit of purple. Purple. And there's no rhyme and there's no reason. I'm just going for it. No rhyme, no reason. Just go for it. A little bit of scribble and a little bit of hand sanitizer or isopropyl alcohol. Look at, I blended those. Woo! I'm afraid to see what I'm going to have to cut off. But okay, I think I'm just going to let it be. I know it looks like a hot mess. That's okay. When I'm all done, it's going to be fab. So I've got these two to play with, and then I'll come back once that one's a little dry, and we'll stamp that one. So now what do I get to do? Well, that's up to me. Let's see, I can chop some of this off. because I know I'm not going to need it, but I'm going to save it because I am going to use it. I think I'm going to put this one on a yellow card base. Oh, that looks good on the yellow card base. So I need to take it on down. Maybe I want it like slightly off center. Get rid of some of this on the side. We'll see. So now I'm just getting it down to a mat. No, I think I'm going to center it. That's just about there. Okay, now just a little bit off the sides and a little bit off the top. You would use a trimmer. I'm freehanding. The sides look good, a little bit more off the bottom. Now I'm going to keep some, like this big piece here, I'm going to keep that because we're going to use that in just a minute. And I think I might bring over some of that black glitter paper that you get. And I think I might mat it right on that black glitter paper just to add a little bit of sparkle. So let's see if I still have my mat showing. I still have my card base because I want it to be oh, not bad for a freehand. See, now it looks a whole lot better, doesn't it? But wait. Okay, so should I take it down just a little bit more? Nope, I think I'm going to leave it. So you could be making background after background just by using your alcohol ink markers with some hand sanitizer, some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I would not use an expensive blending solution. I'm not using any kind of specialty paper, just white cardstock. And it's 80 pound at that, it's not even heavy. Alcohol will bleed through the back no matter what kind of alcohol ink you use. It will bleed to the back. Now I can layer this on here. And then layer this on my Sizzix card base. Because the color is like Perfect. Perfect. Take my Stacy tape. And away we go. Now I'm going to take that little extra piece and I'm going to take the stamp that comes with this set that says, "It's a good day to be happy." Oh, that's a tight fit. But I like that piece. We're going to try it on that. I don't know, maybe right there is good too. Bring over my little stencil and stamp tool. It's a good day to be happy. Pick it up. Ink it up. Down we go. Bam. Maybe one more. There we go. That looks great. It's a good day to be happy. Put it back where it comes from, and then we can trim this down. And then we can either back it in white back it in the black sparkle. You would do a better job of taping down than me. I'm getting it down so I can show. And yep, I'm just about the freehand, although that one is a little off. Let's leave a little bit more of a matte so I can trim it out better. All right. It's a good day to be happy. One done. Bam. But we have this one still. And this one I think I am going to matte on that pink to really bring that pink out. So if I took it and I did that, where would it cut to? Do I want it? I just can't tell if I want it off center or not. How about this way? You're like, yikes. I know. No guts, no glory. All it is a stamp on white paper. If I don't like it, guess what? I can redo it. I think I'm going to take a little bit more off the bottom. Oh, that's almost perfect. So close. I don't even know if I'm going to mat it with it backing on it. And then I've got this piece right here. That maybe I could do, let's see, what do we have here? Special thanks. There we go. Special thanks. I could do that right there. Well, let's see what it looks like. Put down my paper. Put down my special thanks. Ink it and stamp it, and let's see what we get. Done. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sacrifice one of my card bases. You get 10 card bases and 10 envelopes for $3.99 when we have them on sale. I'm going to sacrifice one of my card bases, and I'm going to use this card base anytime I want to mat something. I'm just going to sacrifice it because I want a matching mat to the card base. When you get 10 for $3.99, and that's 10 cards and 10 envelopes, it's okay if you cut into one. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's where it's going. So with just some alcohol ink markers, easy to do. A little bit of hand sanitizer to make the ink move. No rhyme, no reason. I just dabbed it in and pulled up color. Trim it down just a wee bit. Oh, I don't even have that one down yet. Okay, let's put this one on. Let's get this one down. I'm not even gonna back this one. I just love how that little bit of pink is pulled all together by the pink card base, and how I took the extras and stamped right on top of the extras. All the little bits that I cut off, I can absolutely use without question. Make sure it's opening in the right direction. Been there, done that on more than one occasion. Love to be able to stand up and center, but we're gonna go for it. Done. All using the product. I'm not going to get rid of this because who knows, maybe I'm going to use it. But I still have this one left. Remember, I did this one. And I inked first. So now let's bring back my stamped image. And down it goes. And down it goes. Let's pick it up. Let's ink it. So if you want to ink first and stamp second, absolutely. You have options. Maybe you just want to make a bunch of wacky, weird backgrounds and just have them ready to go for when you do need to stamp something. Or die cut. Now, stamping it second means I got to choose where I put my color. So I wanted that color over there in that wing. I wanted that yellowy. So because I inked my paper first and I stamped second, I got to decide what I wanted it to be, where I wanted it to be, as opposed to kind of a willy-nilly. Good press. And done. Pull it up. And now I can make this one. So in no time at all, you can just get these done. And they're beautiful. And then you look like a rock star. Well, you are a rock star anytime you make something for somebody else. Now, I'm not going to get rid of these because I'm going to stamp on them. Stamp on one of them at least. And I'm thinking that this is going to go for the purple. Oh, that's a lot of purple. Maybe the yellow. Maybe I sacrifice one of my yellow cards. So I have a matching mat. I'm going to have to go down a little bit more, so I'm going to have to cut into it just a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my yellow card bases and I'm going to splice it into two. And then I'm going to mat this. I'm going to keep this because I might use this later for another mat. I'm going to mat it on down. So the card bases are exclusive to Scrapbooking Made Simple, just like these kits are. The kits are from Couture Creations. They were boated over all the way from Australia for us at a value price for you. Nope. Down, 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 just a little bit further. That way I can trim it out. That's good. And I'm just going to trim it down. All right. And then do I like it on my pink? Do we like it on the pink? Do we like it on the purple? No, I think the pink makes it pop. I'm going to go with the pink. That one little area that's just a little bumpy. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go there. And we will be done with this one. Can you see how fast they can be made? And I have used hardly anything from the kits, but I wanted you to see how easy. Maybe you're not a colorist. Maybe alcohol ink markers are something you wouldn't necessarily buy because you're not going to sit there and you're not going to blend and color and do all of the things you do typically with an alcohol ink marker. But what if you could just take it and go scribble, scribble, scribble and smush, smush, smush and make magic? What if you could just take scribble, 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 smush, smush, smush and make magic? Now I think I'm going to bring back over this one. And I think I'm going to do it right there. And ink it up. Stamp it down. crop it out. Maybe just a little bit of that extra yellow that I cropped off, just so everything matches. I love taking my Sizzix card bases and making them more than just a card base. And the colors that we have exclusively perfect, just go together so well. And then I thought they worked so well with the colors of Couture Creations alcohol ink markers. Done. So, we took hardly anything out of that $29.99 bundle. I mean, we used very little of what's actually in there, but we could continue on and on and on and on and just keep going. And I have all of these fabulous pieces left to play with. It is a 2 for this week. You've got 2 bundles as opposed to 1. So instead of $19.99, it's $29.99, but they came packaged as 2, and that's how we're gonna do it. I showed you everything that was in them. Retail value is over $160. We are very limited as to how many we have. And you just get a whopping, just a huge selection of stuff. So this is your Make It Monday for today. And then we used we'll put this in the Make It Monday. Oh, I don't know no, it's in the YouTube Yummy right now. We'll hold off on that. We'll put the stencil and stamp tool in the Make It Monday. Oh, maybe we can. I'll do that too. That way you have it because you're gonna need it. And then I think we already have the card bases in the Make It Monday. And the 4 colors that I have are exclusive to Scrapbooking Made Simple. I picked them, I love them, and I just thought that they worked so perfectly with all of the Couture Creations markers. The markers themselves are $2 each, and you're getting 24 of them. The markers alone make the bundle worth the price of admission. Really. The markers alone make it worth the price of admission. And now you can see why I like the colors. They all go so well with the card bases from Sizzix. So we'll do the card bases, we'll do the ink and the re-inker, and we'll do the stencil and stamp tool. I think that'll do. Look at how pretty. Now I made this one, and I made this one, and I made this one, all on camera with you today. But I have some samples of some others. So here is that beautiful, they call it Christmas bells, but here's that beautiful stamp, stencil, and die cut set that comes in the bundle. So you can stamp it, stencil it, and then die cut it. And here's the alcohol ink markers on that specialty paper where you can stamp and then just go and color in. And here's the congrats, that die that says congrats, and your alcohol ink markers just to make the ombre. And this one's waiting for one of us to color in. But then I did this one earlier in the blue with my teal. Look at that with that teal. And I used I used this marker right here to get that. Look at that, isn't that lovely? And I did this one in the purple. So purple, blue, yellow, and pink. Just using alcohol ink markers and the stamp. Love them. All right, you guys, so this is today's Make It Monday. Oh, you know what else I'll put in? I need to tell Elena, we'll put the woodware blending mat in. So I've got the woodware blending mat. I said I would do the bottle because you're gonna need it. The black ink, the card bases, and the stencil and stamp tool. Oh, that's a lot to Make It Monday, but it's kind of necessary to give you the whole look. Now you may already have these or have something close to them, great. You may already have a really cool spray bottle. This is the Turbo Mini Mister. It's a fabulous spray bottle, and it even locks so that you can't spray it if you put it in the locked position, but it gives such a fine mist. It's wonderful. You may already have a black ink that will work with alcohol ink markers. You don't need this. And you may already have the woodware blending mat. So these are all things that you may already have in your crafty stash that will allow you to get here. All right, so sale has begun. It is me, Stacy. Please remember, tomorrow I will be doing our Take Two Tuesday event. You bet I will. It's just gonna be an hour earlier at 4 p.m. sunny California time. 4 p.m. Whew, there we go. 4 p.m. sunny California time, because immediately following, you're gonna run on your computer over to HSN. You're going to go to the HSN Facebook page. And I'm going to be doing a HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. It's a live event. I'm going to be live chatting with you, or at least Suzanne and I will be live chatting, and hopefully somebody will be reading me of any questions that you have. But we're going to do our Take Two Tuesday live event, and then our HSN. It's going to be it's kind of like here. It's kind of like a twofer. So I will see you all tomorrow. 4 p.m. sunny California time, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the next Take Two Tuesday with Stacy, and then immediately following on your Facebook page. And you don't have to be a member of Facebook to watch. You can just watch. You don't have to, you can just Google it and watch the HSN Facebook page. It's a public page. So you can you can't comment. You won't be able to comment or post a comment, but you can certainly watch. And I really hope you join me. I have almost an hour. That's like wahoo Couture for me. That's like, oh, I think I can actually show something in an hour. 15 minutes, I can barely get my name out. So join me tomorrow for 2 full hours of Stacy, and then Stacy, HSN, Sizzix, and Suzanne. Until then, I will see you. Have a lovely rest of your day, and always remember to never forget. All right, you guys, bye.